Good morning, good morning. Hey everyone, this is Misty here to do a video. Now I'm going to do this new series called Design on a Whim. Why? Because that's how I design. I figured why not? You guys might enjoy it. Now I could do this live, but I figured I'd do it, make a recorded video. You know, I haven't made one in a while. Why not? Right now I'm enjoying my coffee and trying to design. Now, I have this idea for a ring. And it is going to consist of some 6OC beads, 11OC beads, some, I think these are 5 or 6 crystal AB fire polish rounds, and I've got some Monties here. I don't know if I'm going to use these Monties. I'm not using the Super Duos, by no means. Let me put those up. I started to design, well, I designed this ring here. Let me know if you guys like this. If you do, I will do a video. I will do a video. But right now, we're going to do this one. Sometimes we all just want a basic ring, just a band, you know. Um, and that is what I'm going to do. But I am going to add a little something to it. Let me go through my little box here. I have, that's earring findings. I have some charms, and I think I want to add a charm on here to be a little different. I don't know what charm I want to use, but I know I don't want it to be big. I know what charm I want to use. Okay, so I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I like a little dangle on my ring sometimes. So I'm going to use. Now this is optional. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to use this little owl key. This was given to me by my dear friends, Gail and Carl. Really awesome people. I call them Face 1 and Face 2. Anyway, they give this to me, and I'm going to use that, I believe, on my ring. You never know. This may change. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick up 8. No, I'm going to do 6. 2, 4... Okay, 2, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm going to do 6. I don't want it to be super big, but I want it to be big enough. You know what I mean? I want to make sure my 6 millimeters is going to fit and look right. So how I do this is I make my little circle and I put my bead there. I don't like it. I think it needs just to be just a touch bigger. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add 2 more of my 6s on the string here. Now I'm going to tie it in a knot. Nothing special, just, you know, your simple knot. And I want to make sure it's good and secure, so I'm going to do 3 passes on this. Alright, so there is your ring base. Now I could leave it round, but I'm not going to. You're going to go through all your seed beads, but you're going to go through them 2 at a time. You want it to have a shape. And mine that I'm going for is a square. I want a square shape. Okay, so that's what you're going to get. Now I'm going to hold on to this tail, and then I'm going to go through all of them and come out at the top 2 seed beads. I'm all kinds of crazy this morning. For some reason, 2, 4, 6. Okay, so you're going to pick up 6 seed beads here. Now, let me tell you what you're going to need. I should have done this before, and I didn't do it. I told you about your materials here that you're going to need. You're also going to need 6-pound fire line and a size 10 or 12 beading needle. I would not go above a 6 pound thread, no matter what you're using. I'm using Wildfire. I get it at Walmart pretty cheap, $4.50 a roll for 20 yards. That's what I'm using. So you're going to make circles. Now this is right angle weave. Right angle weave is all about making circles. So your thread's coming out in this direction. You're going to pick, you want your needle to go in the same direction. Your thread's coming out. You're going to pull. Okay. Then you're going to go through your seed beads. Again, you're going to go through 2 at a time. Remember, you want a shape. Definitely want to have some kind of a shape. I don't mind the circle, but I don't want a circle. You know, I just want to be different. Now, will this turn out the way I want it as far as the shape? I don't know. It may not, but we're going to see. 6 more seed beads. 5, 6. Your thread's coming out in this direction. You're going to take your needle and you're going to come across and make your circle. Now I want this band to go all the way around my finger. We're not going to do this and we're not going to do it to where we're going to do the top and then the band. We're going to do it all together. So if you're worried about what size do I make it, I have a ring mandolin that I use. Okay. Or you can just wrap it around your finger if you're making it for yourself and size it up that way. And you will keep going like this until you get to the size that you want. 6 seed beads. You're going to cross. You're going to make your circle. And then you're going to go through all your seed beads. You want to hold them. You want them to stay in place. I am going through 2 at a time. Because, you know why. I've told you. Okay. 6 more. 2, 4, 6. Go around to make your circle. You're going to pull it. Now, if you use if you use anything above a 6 pound in your thread, it's going to be hard to go through your beads because you're making several passes through. So I wouldn't go above a 6. I don't know if I told you that, but if I did, well, I have a habit of repeating myself. So there's what you got so far. Really, this ring moves quicker, or will. When you're not trying to design it from the start. After I make it once, I'll be able to whip right through this. And you're going to keep going around just like I have showed you. You want to get to your length. And it won't take much. I don't mind doing 11/0s, but I like a thicker band. I do. I like a thicker band when I make my rings. It's just more comfortable to me. And then I'm just going to, for video purposes, I'm just going to not do the second pass through my ring. And I'm just going to continue to add my seed beads. I will go back through it after. I don't want this video to be super long, so I will go back through it and reinforce it, but you know how to do it. And I may not, but go back through it. I just don't want it all wonky, But I will be going through it many times as I add my embellishments as well. So, but you want to keep picking up your seed beads. 6 at a time. You're going to go through and you will reinforce it. I'm going to reinforce it probably as I go along. I just want to get to where I need to get. Make sure I have the size that I want, and it's going to be a little bigger, so what I need to do is take some of these off. I don't want it to be too long, you guys. I really don't, because I would like to wear this. Okay, I'm all tangled up here. I am. I hate it when I do that. Okay. Alright, so I want to see how this is. How long this is going to be. Alright, I'm going to take one more off, because I don't want it too big. I just don't. And I have a habit of making my rings entirely too big, and then I'm not able to wear them. And I get so upset by that. And I have a ring mandolin. I don't know why I don't use it for myself. I just don't. So, 2, 4. I'm going to pick up 2 seed beads. Okay. You're coming out on this side. You're going to go across and go through the top 2 seed beads. You want to connect your band. Then you're going to pick up 2 more, and then you're going to go through these 2 seed beads on the other side, and your band is going to come together. And so with that pesky thread tail that you have, I want to cut that off. You don't need that anymore. Okay. Now you're going to go back through that. The 2 seed beads you added, the 2 on the base, the 2 that you added, and the 2 on the base. Now, this is where you're going to embellish. 1, 2, I should have enough. So you're going to pick up an 11-0, your 6 millimeter, and your 11-0. Your thread's coming out this direction. You're going to come to the opposite side, and you want your needle to come out in the same direction your thread's coming out in. And you're going to pull. And you're going to pick up a seed bead and the 11-0, and then you are going to go. Now, I don't want this to go all the way around, because I don't want it to go between my fingers. You know, I don't. So I want it to want 4 on the top. So you're going to pick up an 11-0, a C bead, and an 11-0, your 6 millimeter. You don't want your fingers to get sore from the big beads to be in between. So, and then you're going to go across. Now, something I am going to do though, I'm going to go down through the side here, and I want my hose to be filled up. So you can pick up a C bead, and you're going to go through, think, Misty, the next 2 C beads. I just want it to look more put together. And you're going to do that all the way around. And then I'm going to show you how to add your your charm on your ring. Now, I want mine to be about right here in the center. And what I'm going to need to do is, I'm going to need a little jump ring, because if I don't, I'm not going to, it's not going to set like it probably should. So, I'm going to need a little jump ring to make it sit like I want it. And I don't know where all my jump rings are, actually. And plus, I want it to dangle. I want it to look cute and dangle. So I'm going to take, I don't want a huge jump ring, just a little one. And I am going to put, ouch. I'm going to slide my key on it. And you want to twist it, you don't want to pull it apart because it will lose its shape. Okay, so here I am in the center. I'm going to pick up a sea bead, my charm, and a sea bead, and I'm going to go through. And that's how it's going to set. And then I'm going to keep going around. I want to have all of my little holes there filled. I don't like it, sitting there not looking put together. You can tell a difference now from this side to this side. It just looks a lot better. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these two sea beads. That way I can get on the other side of the ring and add my sea beads. I want to fill in here. And you're just going to keep going, oops, and tangle up your thread. Because if you don't tangle up your thread when you're beading, you're not a beater. Alright, I really like how this ring turned out. I really do. I really, really, really do. And it's something simple, but it's something so pretty. Now, you don't want to pull it too tight, but you want your sea beads to pop into place. And this is honestly the simplest design on a whim that I have done. Trust me, my other ones are crazy. Absolutely insane. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do this. No, I'm not going to do that because that don't work out. I confuse myself, let alone anyone else. So here we are. We are at the end of our ring. Now, to end this off, you're going to take and you're going to go through between two beads. You're going to make a loop and then you're going to pull. It's called a half hitch knot. I want to make sure I have enough in here because I don't want to break my ring. I would cry. I seriously would. Oops. Alright. And that's all I'm going to put for now. I think it's good and sturdy. I don't think I'm going to lose it anytime soon. And then, when you're done, here is the ring you have. That is awesome. Let's turn this around so you can see it. Let me put it on backwards here. Check that out. Let me do this. Let me do this. Is it focusing? That is so pretty. I absolutely love that. Alright, guys. There you go. There is my charm. I don't know. I'm going to call it my bangle ring. Charm bangle ring. That's what we're going to call it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a comment and let me know. And subscribe if you're not, if you're new here. Thanks for joining me. Again, if you want to see the video for this ring, let me know. And I will be more than happy to make it. I'm going to tweak it up a little bit because I think it needs it. So, thank you guys for watching. I have enjoyed making this ring. It is probably one of my easiest projects. I hope you guys have a great day. So I will leave you with a goodbye, a God bless, and I'll see you again soon.